Once upon a time, there was a small frog who lived in a small pond in the forest. The frog was happy with his life, and he loved to play with his other frog friends. But one day, the frog saw a group of big frogs playing in a big pond in the neighboring forest. The small frog felt envious, and he decided to go to the big pond to play with the big frogs. When the small frog arrived at the big pond, the big frogs were happy to see him. They invited the small frog to play with them. The small frog played with the big frogs all day, and he had a lot of fun. At the end of the day, the small frog asked the big frogs, "Why are you so happy?" The big frogs replied, "We are happy because we live in a big and beautiful pond. We have plenty of food and water, and we can play together all day." The small frog felt sad, and he decided to go back to the small pond. The small frog said to himself, "I will be happy when I live in a big pond like them." When the small frog returned to the small pond, he was sad. He couldn't understand why he wasn't as happy as the big frogs. That night, the small frog had a dream. In the dream, he saw an old frog sitting on a rock. The small frog asked the old frog, "Why are you so happy?" The old frog replied, "I am happy because I live in the present moment. I don't compare myself to others, and I don't think about the past or the future. I just enjoy life as it is." When the small frog woke up, he felt very happy. The small frog understood that the secret of happiness is to live in the present moment and not to compare himself to others. From that day on, the small frog was happy with his life, no matter how small it was. He played with his other small frog friends, and he enjoyed the beauty of nature.